Okay, so I'm going to do problem 1 here. Find the periodic payment R required to amortize a loan of P dollars over T years with interest charged at a rate of R% per year, compounded M times a year. So P is 16,000, R is 2, or 2%, T is 4, and M is 12. I'm going to plug that into the formula that they gave me, which looks like this. R is equal to P times I over 1 minus 1 plus I raised to the negative n. Got this directly out of the book, so you need to consult that for if you want to see it a little more clearly. These are the numbers they gave me. So I'm going to plug those in, realizing that I is just the 2, or 2%, written as a decimal divided by the number of times a year, 12. Compounded monthly, so it's 0.02 divided by 12. So I'm going to write I as that here, and then down here I'm going to write I as the same thing, 0.02 divided by 12. There's an I, and there's an I. Okay. This N is going to be, I'm going to take the number of years, 4 times the number of payments yearly, 12. So 4 times 12 is 48. Plug that in, I'm going to have negative 48, negative N there, so negative 48. So this is what I'm going to plug into my calculator, where P was the principal, 16,000. So what I want to do is use my graphing calculator to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start here with this bottom I. I'm going to plug that in my calculator. I don't want to start at the bottom there because it can get really nasty long numbers here. I don't want to have to write them down or clear it out. I just want to continue to use what the calculator has. So I did the 0.02 divided by 12. Now I'm going to add 1 to that. On this calculator I can just hit plus 1 and it'll take the previous answer and add 1 to it. Now I need to raise that previous answer to negative 48 here. I'm going to do that with this little chevron there. Just hit that button, it takes the previous answer, raise it to the, I'm going to use the little negative symbol here, the little minus beside the enter button. Raise it to the negative 48 power and I get that number right there. I'm going to in turn take that number, right, the number that I just got from all that stuff, and subtract it from 1. So I'm going to say 1 minus, and to get my previous answer, I hit that button, second, and then that gives me the previous answer. So that's the bottom stuff. Now what I want is this to be, that number 0.076, blah, 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 to be on the bottom here. I'm going to do that is to do the reciprocal, or say 1 divided by that number, the previous answer number. So that here. That's the stuff that's on the bottom. Now I've got to multiply it by the stuff on top. So first I'm going to multiply by 16,000. Then multiply it by I, by 0.02 divided by 12. So I'm going to say times 0.02. Excuse me, that I missed the buttons there. So let's just, I'm going to delete these. So 0.02 divided by 12. It gives me 347.12, blah, blah, blah. What I'm interested in is $347.12. I'm going to round down because the number after the 2 is less than 5. So $347.12 per month. That's the answer.